When talking about coffee, experts mention the properties and multiple advantages, which are great for continuing to drink a delicious cup every day. Among these properties and advantages, it is shown that it can help prevent long-term chronic diseases and could help reduce the risks of developing Parkinson's disease, diabetes, gallstones, kidney stones, and liver cirrhosis for people who drink too much coffee. Even, coffee is a rich source of antioxidants, such as chlorogenic acid, which you can easily find in green coffee bean extract, a very popular weight reduction supplement. Of course, these advantages are obtained if coffee is fresh and ideally organic high quality. Therefore, it is appropriate to mention that, in principle, regular coffee is one with most pesticides in the world. However, what diseases can cause excessive coffee consumption? Excessive long-term consumption is associated with an increased risk of high cholesterol, heart disease, and osteoporosis. Many of us drink more than an occasional small cup of instant coffee, or the one in the store, which both are from very poor quality. So listen well to these 9 negative effects associated with coffee, so you can make the healthiest decisions for your health. 1. Drink coffee with an empty stomach. Drinking coffee with an empty stomach early in the morning stimulates the production of hydrochloric acid. This can be a problem because HCl can only be produced to digest food. If your body has to prepare HCl more than normal in response to drinking coffee, it may produce insufficient when ingesting food. Protein digestion is particularly affected by the lack of hydrochloric acid in the stomach, and high-protein foods can pass into the small intestine before being digested properly. A poorly digested protein is associated with many health problems, from bloating gas to IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, diverticulitis, and even colon cancer. Some experts say that most problems start in the intestines. 2. Coffee can irritate your stomach and the lining of your small intestine. Many coffee components such as caffeine and various acids found in coffee beans can irritate your stomach and the lining of your small intestine. It is known that it is a problem for those who suffer from ulcers, gastritis, IBS, irritated bowel syndrome, and Crohn's disease. It is believed that ulcers are caused by pylori helicobacter, and the acidity effect of coffee tends to contribute by weakening the stomach lining necessary to defend against pylori bacteria initially. Doctors generally, with these conditions, recommend avoiding coffee completely. I bet you have been recommended more than once. 3. Reflux and heartburn. Reflux and heartburn are caused by coffee due to the shape that relaxes the sphincter of the lower esophagus. This small muscle should remain tightly closed once you have eaten to prevent stomach contents from returning to the esophagus and burning its delicate coating with hydrochloric acid. Caffeine is known to relax the sphincter of the esophagus, so Coca-Cola and energy drinks can contribute to heartburn, but coffee is particularly problematic for this. Even decaffeinated coffee can cause heartburn problems. For some people, and some researchers think that other coffee components may contribute to acid reflux. 4. Coffee works as a laxative. Drinking coffee can stimulate peristalsis, which is the process in which the digestive tract makes us go to the bathroom. Some people deliberately use it as a laxative, which is not recommended. By stimulating peristalsis with coffee, greater gastric emptying can be promoted so that the contents of the stomach quickly pass into the small intestine, often before the food is decomposed properly. This partially decomposed state makes it much more difficult for nutrients to be absorbed. Similarly, increases the chances of irritation and inflammation within the intestinal tract. 5. Problems in mineral absorption. People who drink a lot of coffee may have difficulty getting enough minerals that are necessary for the diet, even if they eat foods rich in minerals or supplements. Coffee affects the absorption of iron in the stomach, and particularly the ability of the kidneys to retain calcium, zinc, magnesium, and other important minerals. While all these minerals are vital to maintaining good health from the digestive point of view, any interference in the absorption of magnesium is particularly worrying as it is necessary to maintain intestinal regulation, and many of us are already deficient in it. 6. Acrylamide in coffee. Acrylamide is a potentially carcinogenic substance that forms when coffee beans are roasted at high temperatures. The more roasted the coffee is, the higher the acrylamide levels will be. Coffee has proven to be one of the main sources of this chemical so dangerous in people's diets. 7. Stress and tension. Drinking a lot of coffee will increase the release of stress hormones: cortisol, epinephrine, and norepinephrine. These chemicals increase heart rate, blood pressure and tension levels in the body. Your mood and digestive system are surprisingly related. Unfortunately, when you drink a large amount of coffee, high levels of caffeine can adversely affect both. 8. Negative effects on the skin. Drinking too much coffee is related to some long-term skin problems, and although it is not related to acne, it can affect other skin conditions. Results have shown that drinking a lot of coffee can affect the premature appearance of freckles or spots on the skin. It can even make it weaker. Caffeine is a dehydrator similar to alcohol and sodium. In addition, when our body has a lack of hydration, it dramatically can affect our skin. 9. Coffee in pregnant women. You can enjoy drinking coffee during pregnancy, but you have to make sure you do not consume more than 200 milligrams of caffeine in a day. That is about 2 cups of instant coffee or a cup of filter coffee. If you consume too much caffeine, you will have a high risk that the baby's birth is underweight. Children with low weight increase the risk of health problems when they grow up. Now that you know the negative effects of coffee, it is up to you to make the healthiest decision of your life. You can continue drinking coffee without excesses or quit it to give a healthy break for your body. If you decided to quit coffee, we would like to show you some alternatives. If this video has served you, subscribe and activate the warning bell so you do not miss another video. Healthy veins. Make healthy decisions of your life.